Hell yeah, coming.
Come on now, show some love, show some love, show some love.
I'm Alvaro. This is actually a group act, guys. My entire core is built around this guy.
No, come back. Now I'm gonna bomb. Yeah, I go to the gym, guys. You said. All right, it's nice to be here. How you guys doing? Doing good, doing good. Nice, nice, nice. It's nice to be here. I'm like a Mexican, but I don't really look Mexican. I feel like I got these curls. I feel like I just kind of like look Jewish, which I think is a good thing. You know what that means, guys, right? I get to have a kinsei mitzvah. Yeah, I get to wear a long gown and a tiny hat. That's my favorite. One uncle will give me money, the other guy just takes it from me. Unbelievable, Uncle Felipe. Yeah, I try to be safe out there. I almost said on these streets, but I feel like that doesn't come out right out of my mouth. But try to be safe. I wear protection, like I wear condoms. Like even when I'm with my friends, because then I can say stuff like, I'm not too worried when they say, oh no, it's gonna rain. I wear magnums. I wear magnums because it's the only condom that actually fits me from head to toe. Call me crazy, guys, but this perm will stay intact. You move aside, black people. There's a new customer base in town. Yeah, I'm actually not even a comedian. I'm just here to fucking hand out rubbers to you guys. I'm an ambassador for Trojan. Surprise! All right. Yeah. I saw a dog recently, and then next to the dog, I saw a white guy being racist. And the dog turned to me, and he was like, "Hey man, you seen this? He's kind of being mean to that slightly grayer guy, huh?" I'm like, you gotta get your eyes checked, Yeah, a little colorblind joke for you guys. God. A little colorblind action. I grew up sheltered. Grew up very sheltered because I went to private school. The public school kids had major access. They were already dating, getting laid, doing the whole thing, One time this kid showed up to our class and he was like, guys, this girl, she just showed me her pussy. And I was like, whoa, that's kind of sick. Was it a stray? Did it have whiskers, I don't like when they're not neutered, because then it does that thing where it humps your leg. That's my least favorite. Oh, wow. He says as he rolls a joint. Shit, man, that sucked, man. As he's rolling it. All right. It's good. That joint's gonna hit extra hard because it has my pain and suffering baked into it. I don't know. Yeah, I grew up sheltered. I grew up in a town called Malden, Massachusetts, so you don't need to know it, but it's like a middle-class town. But I went to like a super wealthy private school in another town called Lexington. And you can tell when you're the most poor person around. You can tell because of like the types of fundraisers that your school is throwing. Like my school was throwing fundraisers for other towns as if they were third world countries. Yeah. This teacher came in, she was like, guys, let's get excited, all right? We're gonna put on this fundraiser for the poor and unprivileged children of Malden. I was like, that's where I live, you asshole, Yeah, I don't know. Lexington's an interesting town. Lexington's like the home of the Revolution. You guys know the Revolution? Like Paul Revere. He's like the British are coming and shit. Yeah, Paul Revere running through. He ran through my town. He ran through my town for 40 minutes yelling at houses. major public disturbance, in my opinion. You think like 40 minutes into that ride, you think his horse was like, can you shut up? You know, but he's a horse, so he's like, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I keep hearing someone's phone go off, and it is my phone. I'm getting notifications from my OnlyFans account, actually. I don't know. Yeah. I didn't learn about like sex till later. What did you guys learn about sex? Huh? What ages are we working with here? I didn't understand you. 22? 22 is a little late, no? So she was like, I want you to do me, and you're like, what? All right. I don't know. I learned about sex a little bit on the later side, you know, like when I watch porn, I didn't even know what sex was when I watched porn. The first orgasms during porn are incredible, you know? Like I remember the first time I watched porn, I was like, that's it, no more books. Yeah. Now I just procrastinate I just masturbate to procrastinate on my responsibilities, you know? I just like jerk off, I'm like, I guess I should empty the dishwasher, you know what I mean? Gotta get to it someday, you know? It's like really racking up. Do you guys not masturbate to procrastinate on your responsibilities? Like you masturbate when you're horny. Really? You don't masturbate? You don't masturbate? He has sex, he says. Some of us don't have that kind of access. That's bullshit. You totally jerk off. I'm calling bullshit. There's no way you don't jerk off. You're telling me you haven't had a book report due? And you're like, I could do the book report, or... all right. You chose to do the book report? God, you're better than me. I have a hard time facing problems head on. Yeah, I don't know. I could never be a bee, like a bee, you know? I could never be a bee, you know what I mean? Because, like, there's nothing in this world I care about enough to, like, rip my own ass off for. You know? They rip their asses off for their cause. I don't know, man. I got a dad. Anybody else got dads in this bitch? You got a dad? Yeah? Here's some claps over there. You're not all genetically modified people? I don't know. Your dad died? His dad's about to die. Give him a moment of silence. He, what, 5 years? He's been dead 5 years? You think you're coming?
This is my family now.
This is your family now? Yeah! Does that include me, or is it just the crowd? Sure? That doesn't sound like a very exclusive offer, so I don't know if I'm very into it. Nah, dude, I got a dad. I like dads. My dad is an interesting character. He's old as shit. Dude, my dad had me when he was 57. That's right, guys. I had my first full body stretch in the arms of a man starting to hunch over. Yeah, damn. They handed me to him. He was like, oh, my T3. I was like, all right. It's weird having a dad that's old, you know? Like, it doesn't hate you right away. Like, you're not just like, oh yeah, he's old. What's up? The hero just had a kid? De Niro just had a kid. That guy needs to... That guy, I'll tell you one thing about Robert De Niro. That guy has got to lay down his cock, all right? Put it to rest. God, that thing has probably seen more action than Jason Statham in all of his movies. You know what I mean? He's got to stop. And my dad has to stop too, dude. My dad's 83. Yeah, it doesn't really hit you how old your dad is until you like go to like a liquor store, and then when he tries to buy booze, the cashier looks at you for approval. You understand what I legitimately had to co-sign a peppermint schnapp. I'm like, it's okay, he can have one. They're like, you're his caretaker. I'm like, no, he's my dad. As my dad walks up to me and asks me if I can buy him a Kit Kat, I'm Like, as long as you don't spoil your appetite, Dad, you know? That's the moment. You're like, I'm my dad's dad, guys. That's me, you know? He's in a nursing home. Give it up for nursing homes up in this bitch. Yeah. A slow, reluctant clap. I like nursing homes. I like nursing homes because when I go to a nursing home, usually I'm the hottest one. You know, some old lady's like, oh, he's cute. I'm like, you're goddamn right, Ethel, I'm fucking gorgeous, all right? All right, you guys have been awesome. Take it easy, and I'm sorry I ran the light, all right?
Yeah. Round of applause. Next up, we got Mo.